fucking mess. I just had my headphones on and took them off because I realized I didn't actually need to use them. Howdy, Christian here, aka Dish. So I just wanted to do this live stream just to let you know what this channel's all about. I don't know what to do with my hands. This channel is all ran by me and actually my producer. But he doesn't produce. I actually DIY all this shit. Instrumentals, drums, bass, whatever the fuck it is. He just edits the videos. This channel really is more just so I can communicate with my audience and not fall off the face of the earth. I've had like 8 fucking YouTube channels, but they never had like set in stone content. It was just kind of I'd release it whenever. And for this, I'd like to be way more consistent. At least every other Sunday, have some type of, either music video or short film, little podcast thing where he's, bullshit with my buddies. Anything that just keeps me going, I've been doing music since I was like in 4th grade, but just recently I gone back and get in the booth and all that and recording. I never fucking had money for it, like always been super fucking broke. I only have one single to my name right now, and as a musician, I'm 21 years old. And where I'm from in Sonora, it's really fucking hard to start a band down there. And for me, I was really fucking picky when, realistically, I shouldn't have been. I should have just played in any project I really could have that at least I could vibe with, Instead of being like, oh, I want this specific thing, I want to play drums in this. And like, no, just keep being present. Excuse me. Oh. Because that's really all that matters at the end of the day is having really good content and being consistent. I know being a dead horse with saying that, but it's also just so that sticks in my brain too. So yeah, a little info about myself besides all the music stuff. I have been dealing with a lot of food allergies and such. I'm allergic to potatoes, tomatoes, carrots, peanuts, and recently some of those are gone, but they've flipped over to other things. Now it's like corn, barley, tomato still on there. Potato, it didn't show up, but every time I fucking eat it, like, I feel super hot and, like, sick and, like, my body's fighting off something. I get a rash on my stomach. Stomach issues have played, like, a big role in my life. Straight up, like, since 4th grade was when I really started playing music and all that. I guess it's the one thing that I really aspire to. Like I've always tried to find an easy way out with everything else. But music, I want it as tight and just fucking groovy as it can possibly be. Catch your ear. Timeless. That doesn't always happen when I go into record. I can name multiple fucking occasions, especially with doing a mixtape. I used to rap a lot with my buddies Jared and Tim when I was in, I think 8th grade. We used to just like freestyle to the bus stop, and I never took it seriously, And I was playing in this pop punk band for a bit, and things were going okay. I can't necessarily say I was super into the music. They're really talented dudes, but fuck, I mean, I had to sell my bass amp because I was in the middle of switching jobs, and I just got my new place. My somewhat girlfriend at the time broke up with me. We weren't dating because she was seeing other dudes, for sure. You know, I saw some video of a guy pulling up at her. That's the story. Like 2 days before she flew, I can't say where. Let's just say Pittsburgh, and flew over to Pittsburgh and did college down there instead. Which I mean, that was established like pretty much right when we met. We knew each other for about 2 weeks. So just it was a lot of fucking stress, and I figured I don't even know if I necessarily want to play in a band unless it's like my close friends or even the guests. So what I've come to conclusions with is I've always been like a huge fan of hip hop, like forever, um, and I've always felt embarrassed about like actually wanting to go in and record this shit. And I guess it's because I'm a white rapper, and that leaves a bad taste in people's mouths. But fuck, man. I mean, just like the wordplay, and right now I'm just like buying my own beats, but the last track on this album is gonna be all the instrumental is gonna be done by me, and then after the mixtape, the album is gonna be just I write everything, all the samples, and all that shit. I'm really looking forward to that. But this mixtape is just for me to actually get comfortable with what I'm doing. Fuck, I mean, like breath control and shit. I didn't know about that. I have horrible asthma. My delivery, like, my producer was like, "Can you stop, like, doing that whole Slim Shady shit you're doing?" I'm like, "I'm not meaning to." Just like super high pitch and nasally. It doesn't make sense for my voice. It only happens because I'm running out of breath, and I'm just pushing like way too hard. The best advice I've gotten so far is bullshit with the mic. You gotta kind of heighten your, I guess your cheeks up. Something to do with air. I forget. Your teeth are heavy. I don't remember what the fuck they said, but it worked. And write your lines and know where you're gonna breathe. Like I do it every bar. At least I attempt to. But I'm really fucking excited to show you guys that stuff. And all like the professional, the whole mixtape is gonna be for free on YouTube. Like I don't plan on selling that shit like at all. Like maybe on Bandcamp, but you guys could fucking stream it on YouTube. I guess if it was on Bandcamp, you guys could just pay for it on there, and I would just put it towards like more equipment, and more studio time. Um, I'm talking like I've fucking had a whole discography made already. It's not even I've had one single recorded in my entire music career. It's fucking crazy. I played in like 6 bands and nothing has happened until just recently, and it's only me. I also wanted to go over a bit of some mental health stuff. I'm sure we'll be talking about it when I have my uncle Berkaya on the podcast. I've dealt with some heavy depression and attention deficit for fucking years, and it doesn't really seem to get any better. It just stays at the same pace, or I go fucking manic. It's either one. Currently, I'm on bupropion. It helped for a bit, then I got off of it because I was trying to switch to 5-amps, which is like the doc has you go in and take a piss test because it's like basically like it's a straight up fucking drug. Like it's really fucking strong. Excuse me. And the only reason why I wanted to take that was for this plumbing union job I'm attempting to get, but my math skills are just awful. Um, I really, if I could, I would like to just have a job that I can have part time or full time at least, to where it's not like 40 hours, at least 37. I'm gonna be honest, I'm lazy. Like I said, I always try to take the easy road for sure. That's me. Otherwise, I'm like fucking miserable and whining like a little bitch. It's just who I am, unfortunately. But it's mostly because I want to be able to focus on my art and stuff, music and short films, doing live shows. All this is just growing right now. But yeah, like I was saying before, with the whole mental health thing, I've been on bupropion. I noticed a bit of a difference in the beginning. Like I said, I got off of it for a bit, so I think I'm restarting. I noticed that I was definitely a lot less shaky, and I could learn to trust my memory a bit more. Oh, sorry. It like literally like allergic reactions last a bit. Definitely had one this morning, so I just feel like shit. But yeah, like I was saying, my mental health is really what's been dragging me behind the most. I think throughout my whole life is just like not having a sense of self-esteem. And you can work out and do, a healthy diet and all that shit, but in the end, I mean, fuck, some people are just mentally, they're something's imbalanced, and doctors will say it's a chemical imbalance because they don't want to fucking give you drugs. Like it's a money game, you know. Um, Personally, I think it's because I cannot take in food at all. Like my doc, last time I went to go see her, she was like, "Last time you were here, you're 150, and now you're like 130." And she just kept saying like every other month, like your fucking weight's like up and down. Like I don't know what to do with this. So she gave me some acid reflux pills, and then it kind of helped a little bit, for like the past couple days, and then or past couple weeks. Sorry. And after that, it just seemed like my stomach was back to the way it was, just really fucking inconsistent. Like it was really fucked up some days, and other days was like just okay, I guess. We had a lack of nutrients, and sunken in cheekbones because there's no fucking nutrients. I don't have like fat on me at all. I don't have any. I'm frequently cold. There's no heat going on here. I've never live streamed by myself. It is a bit easier when you have someone else to riff off of a little bit. But I'm just the Lone Ranger over here. Anyways, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that fucking bell, like, dislike, comment. Two things that you look forward to throughout your day. It could be, seeing your dog or just fucking lounging. I mean, that's what I look forward to. It's just being lazy as fuck, just chilling back and out catching up on Stranger Things and stuff. All right. Nice talk. Deuces.